chickens in Jeeps.
It's Jurassic Park.
With chickens.
Chickens and Jeeps. Welcome back to Sarabeth's Wild Adventures. Today we're here with Lucas to talk about our trip to Hawaii. So we went to Maui for a week in February for my birthday, and that was right when they started to open travel back up. The nice thing about that was the flight wasn't packed, so neither was the island, which means we got to do what we wanted without there being a bunch of people.
It was my very first big trip, very first time I'd ever really been more than 800 miles away from Idaho. My very first time on a plane, very first time doing a lot of things that I've never done before.
You broke your foot 2 weeks prior, but that meant we got special treatment at the airport.
We did. We got first in line, we got special treatment coming and going, and
wheelchair service, so we boarded the plane first.
And people came and picked me up from the plane, so I didn't have to like crutch everywhere, and you know, and everyone was like, "You're a trooper," and I'm like, "I paid for it, so I mean, it's either don't go in this out or hop on crutches." Mm-hmm. It's crutches.
And we got to skip to the front of the line for when we got to Hawaii, and it was a long line.
I felt kind of bad, but also standing there for probably 2 hours on crutches and a broken foot that's non-weight bearing, probably not the best idea.
What was your favorite part of the trip? Just thinking back, if you could just think back and think about all the stuff we did, what jumps out to you now 4 months later?
I really liked how blue the water was. I really liked seeing all the rocks. Really loved the food. I missed the food. I missed the food so much. Probably the water though. The water was so pretty. Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Imagine if you didn't have a broken foot. You could swim in it.
I know.
Next time.
Next time. We're gonna make it happen. Mm-hmm. We have to make it happen.
We're gonna make it happen.
What was your favorite part of Hawaii, Sarabeth? What's the first thing that pops out to you when you think about it 4 months later?
Snorkeling at Molokini was specifically what jumped out to me, and seeing the whales.
Oh, fair. It was peak mating season, right?
Yeah. Peak mating season, so there was a lot of humpback whales, which you'll see in this video.
And there's babies.
Yeah, which you'll see in this video. I've got to say that another one of my favorites were the sunsets.
Yeah. I liked both the sunrises and the sunsets, but I think I like the sunsets more.
The sunrises are like more pastel and soft and pretty, and then the sunsets are more like boom.
And vibrant.
So our first day, the second that we got off the plane, we went to Jollibee.
I love Jollibee so much. I love Jollibee so much. Oh my god.
I had the Aloha burger, which is just something on their menu. They have it here, but
yeah,
I had to get it in Hawaii because it's barbecue and pineapple. And oh my god.
And pineapple juice. You got the pineapple juice.
Yeah,
too.
and the pineapple juice and the peach mango pie. Yeah.
Peach mango, peach. I think.
Oh my gosh, that was so good. But that Hawaiian burger. And then after Jollibee, we went to our Airbnb, and then we went right to the beach.
Oh my god, which was right there.
Yeah, it was right across the street, and we had our first sunset in Maui. And you saw your first palm tree.
I did. It was so huge. It was weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
You're excited
and I got to touch it. I got to touch it.
20, maybe 30 feet high.
The second day, we got up pretty early and we spent that day in Lahaina.
Cute.
We went back to Lahaina probably like 3 years.
I was gonna say three times.
We went a lot. We ate at Down the Hatch
Down the
twice.
hatch.
So many lava flows.
Oh my god.
Lava flows.
I don't drink. I'm not huge on alcohol, but oh my god, lava flows. They are so good.
Have lava flows. All the tropical drinks that we had, but lava flows. And Down the Hatch and their fish tacos
They're really
with
good.
the mango salsa. Oh my gosh. I want to go back just to go eat there. And we drove around the island and we saw the blowhole.
Sarabeth almost died.
I wanted to get a closer picture of the blowhole, and so I tried to climb down the rock that does not look that steep until you've climbed down it, and then you can't get back up, especially when you're wearing Crocs and a bathing suit.
And then the tide comes in, and then you die.
Yeah, but so I slipped and I scraped my butt on our second morning there. You almost died.
It was terrifying.
You gonna talk about your experience?
Oh my god. So I broke my foot like 2 weeks ago. I wanted to go into the water. Sarabeth was like, yeah, it's totally fine. Let's go in the water. We got out there, took off my boot, didn't take my crutches. It's okay, it was okay, and then it wasn't. We both fall down, got pummeled, absolutely pummeled from all different directions. Tried to get up like 8 or 9 times. How many times did we get knocked over? Like 6?
Yeah,
7?
a lot.
A lot.
We just kept getting pummeled and we couldn't get back up.
And then a really nice lady came over and was like, are you guys okay? And I'm like, no. And, you know, she helped me up and, you know, she was like, man, I could have sworn you guys were on acid. And I'm like, no, I wish, but no. And
We probably really looked like it.
yeah, because we were literally just rolling
Because
around.
How can two adults not get up in that tiny little
I know, right? But with a broken foot and being pummeled by waves in like 3 different directions, it's
Yeah.
rough.
But it was fun, right?
3 out of 10.
I had fun.
It's a beautiful beach though.
I was terrified. I thought we were gonna die.
Yeah, same. But we didn't.
And it's beautiful. We got pummeled by the Hawaiian Ocean.
The next day was a lot more easygoing. It was my birthday.
Yay!
We got Loco Moco with pulled pork, which, oh my god, it was so good. And the pineapple coconut French toast.
Oh my god.
Yum.
Both of them are really good.
I love going to the aquarium. Everywhere we go, I have to go to the aquarium. So, of course, on my birthday, I had to go to the Maui Ocean Center.
Oh, it was huge.
It was huge. So it had timed tickets. So there was not a ton of people there. Like it was kind of almost like a private entry to the Maui Ocean Center. I mean, there were other people there, but it was pretty empty.
Yeah, it wasn't packed.
We didn't
like,
have
at
to
all.
fight with anybody to look at an exhibit. It was empty. Everything we wanted to look at was empty, which was nice. We got the
And
first
that's okay.
available timed ticket, and we were there until they closed. And I could have stayed there for longer because I think they closed kind of early.
They closed at like 3.
And I definitely could have spent more time, but we did see everything.
Oh yeah, we did.
We were there longer than the normal person would be there.
And we got to see a 3D whale show.
Yeah,
3D whale show.
the 3D whale show. That was so cool, and it was loud. Yeah, that's just what I remember was the loud screeching of the whales. Yeah. What was your favorite part of the Maui Ocean Center?
I really liked the weird-looking orange rockfish, I think is what it was called. He was so grumpy.
Yeah.
And the octopus. The octopus apparently plays with Legos, and that's really cool. But I like the grumpy like the orange rockfish.
Yeah. My favorite would probably have to be all of it. It was all of it. Love aquariums.
You do. You were completely 100% immersed. Immersed. Get it? Water. There we go.
So one thing that I really liked about it was seeing all of the species that are endemic to Hawaii and knowing that all of their specimens are rescued from their local waters and they're in a rehabilitation program. So it's planned for every animal they have that would be returned.
They gave you a little snorkeling fish
identification.
Yeah, you could take snorkeling with you with all the fish.
We didn't take with us. We forgot it on the snorkeling trip.
They even had a little hole punch thing that you could like put a lanyard on and like clip it. So you could be like, "Oh, what is that?"
Yeah, but I was too busy puking to wonder what kind of fish were eating my puke. It's a problem for the Hawaiian monk seal. So because there's a lot of stray cats and a lot of cats on the island, their feces get mixed up with the water and cause a parasite that is infecting the Hawaiian monk seals lately. I forget what it's called, it starts with a T, but it's killing the seals. Yeah.
Didn't you make a blog post about it?
Yeah. I was doing all kinds of research about that. Sad. Okay, so I lied about what my favorite thing about our trip to Maui was.
What was your favorite thing about our trip to Maui?
The pizza at South Shore Tiki Lounge. Because that's where we went the next day for breakfast.
Oh my god.
It was like brunch.
Getting
Alcohol.
They have good prices on there.
And that one, the
Food drink. With a sneaky tiki. And then I'm getting this one.
And then we'll probably get more than that.
Right. They have a lot of good sounding things. And then
we're getting
where is it? This one.
calamari.
And then right here.
Pizza.
So first of all, the drinks there were amazing.
Oh my god. Yeah, they were.
They had a really good drink selection.
Can I get an endless summer?
In the summer?
Yep.
Got it.
Thank you.
And the people there were really nice.
That probably doesn't help how much we love this pizza. I was like 3 drinks in at this point.
However, we did go back, and it was still just as good.
Yeah, that's true. Cheese, pineapple, barbecue sauce, and huli chicken.
Wow.
Holy sh**. What? I think that's my new favorite pizza.
That's a good pizza.
Wow.
After we got pizza, we drove up the volcano.
Careful.
Over 10,000 feet in elevation in the shortest distance on a road in the world, I think. So you drive, there's a lot of zigzag switchbacks, climbing straight up this
yeah.
volcano. And it starts out at sea level with tropical Maui, and you drive up and it is freezing at the top.
And you are
Like there
in
was
the clouds.
snow on the ground, freezing, and then that wind, but the sunset was beautiful.
Oh, absolutely. Oh my god, it was so cold. Literally teeth chattering cold. Severe motion sick and did not have Dramamine or anything to help motion sickness. Beautiful, but oh.
Yeah, it was a lot of turns. We were out on the road, I think, by 6:30, maybe before 6:30.
I think it was before 6:30.
I think maybe we even left before 6. I don't even remember, but I know we had to get across the island by 7 because we wanted to start, like, the official start of the road by 7 in the morning. And we still didn't have time to see everything. There was so much on the road to Hana that I'm going to make a separate video about it, so
yes.
I didn't put very many clips in this one. So the stops that we went to that I liked the most, the first one was we stopped at the Garden of Eden, which had the lookout to the Jurassic Park rock. What was your favorite part of the Garden of Eden?
Bugs! There were so many cool bugs I had never seen before. I got to see spiny orb weavers. I got to see a huntsman spider for the very first time. Look at me. Potentially a huntsman spider? Here, I'm on. Ooh, this one gets that. Wow, it's beautiful. Which was on my bucket list because I only thought they were in Australia.
Yeah.
Like, I was fully convinced they were only in Australia. Have them in Hawaii. I would move to Hawaii for the pizza and the cool bugs.
Yeah.
Pizza and cool bugs.
Spiders.
The biggest attraction, I think, that most people would probably say is all of the waterfalls. The black sand beach, the color of the water there was gorgeous. So if you want to see more about the road to Hana, watch that video. So our last full day in Maui, you got to sleep in.
I did get to sleep in. I needed it.
My mom and I got up super early to go snorkeling at Malakini.
What are we doing today?
Snorkeling Malakini.
I'm scared. Why are you scared?
I was terrified last time I wasn't going to get in the water and they forced me to.
Are you ready? We're at Malakini. How do you do this?
And Turtletown.
Turtletown!
Yeah,
Turtletown!
And we did see a turtle. Before the tour started, they offered GoPro rentals, and I thought it was a good idea, which it was a great idea until my case wasn't waterproof and my video is really foggy. My favorite part of the snorkeling trip was not snorkeling because I was seasick for some reason. I swim all the time. I've been on boats. I've snorkeled out in the open water before. I have swum in the ocean.
A lot.
So I did not expect to be seasick, but I was severely seasick and puked several times. So I didn't really enjoy snorkeling because how can you snorkel when you're puking? My favorite part of the whole snorkeling trip was when it turned into a whale watching trip. I think I counted like 50 whales that I saw and so many dolphins. Wow. There was also the mom and the baby humpback whale that came so close to our boat that they had to turn the engine off and just sit there. Well, they're allowed to back away, but who wants to do that? They were very, very close. It was so, and the mom was pushing the baby up to the surface and
look what I did.
yeah, it was so cute. And they had an escort, so there were 3 of them right there, like literally right there. And the tour guide said that it was super rare to be able to tell a male and a female whale just by seeing them in the water. And the mom pushed the baby up just perfectly so she could tell us it was a baby boy. And she said that was super rare to be able to know that.
It's actually been pretty fantastic when you guys have been up here observing these whales. We've gotten to see a lot of body parts of our whales. They spend about 90% of their lives underwater. Oh, baby! Oh, wow! Ah! Look at that belly! I think we have a baby boy with that. It is actually stages like that. It is very difficult to tell a male and a female whale apart. That's because there's only one defining characteristic if you have an escort. Adult whales and that young calf. Often we get asked if this is a beautiful family portrait, mom, dad, and baby hanging out all together, and unfortunately that is not the case.
We're going to get our favorite pizza.
Yeah, we were.
The best pizza ever in the whole entire world.
Look at that.
That
Oh, no.
is true.
We got tattoos.
We got our tattoos at Mid-Pacific Tattoo in Kihei.
Because what souvenir can you not lose, not eat, not, for the most part, not break? A tattoo. You're
Yeah.
not gonna lose it. It's not gonna get moldy.
And I mean,
you
it's
know.
Hawaii. You gotta get a tattoo in Hawaii.
Of course.
I got a humpback whale. I wasn't sure what I wanted to get, and I was like, maybe a humpback whale. And then the baby was so close to our boat the day before that, so I was like, I have to get a humpback.
I got a jack-o'-lantern pineapple. I looked up Halloween Hawaiian tattoos or something like that, and I found this jack-o'-lantern. It was a pineapple jack-o'-lantern. It was the cutest thing I'd ever seen. I had to get it. It makes me smile. It still makes me smile whenever I look at him.
I was pretty impressed with my artist.
Oh yeah, she
Because
did amazing.
I literally just told her I want a humpback whale and I want some Hawaiian flowers. I showed her a picture of a tattoo she did previously and I told her which colors I really liked of it. So I wanted purple and pink and green and blue. She did a really good job. That's all I told her was whale, flowers, and these colors. And she drew it up during our appointment.
Yeah, she was really fast.
It was better than I could ever hope for.
I think my dude was like the owner of the shop, so I was confident.
What are your final thoughts?
Oh god, my final thoughts are I want to go back.
Yeah.
In
Final thoughts.
conclusion.
In conclusion, we want to go back.
We're going
really
back.
bad. That's literally what I wrote.
In conclusion, we want to go
We're
back.
going back. So we did a lot of awesome things, but there are a couple of things that I would have done different. So click the link in the description below if you want to know what I wish I knew before going to Maui. today, guys. Be sure to subscribe. I put out a video filled with adventure every week, and I'm going to make more videos about Hawaii in the future. I'll see you on our next adventure. Bye!